For the first time in their history, Scotland have qualified for back to back European Championships. Euro 2024 will mark their fourth showing at the competition overall, to add to their 8 appearances at the World Cup. They are still waiting to make it through the group stages at a major international tournament, however. Steve Clark, who was appointed as the manager to replace Alex McLeish in May 2019, has overseen a strong qualifying campaign and will hope to change that in Germany. Scotland come into the tournament ranked 39th in the world. At the European Championships 3 years ago, they were placed in a tough group, scoring just one goal en route to three defeats against England, Croatia, and the Czech Republic. Scotland had a memorable qualifying campaign, as they lost just once to finish second in their group behind Spain, 6 points ahead of Norway. They won their first 5 games, a run that included a 2-0 victory over the Spanish at Hampden Park in March last year. However, Clark's men come into the Euros with just one win in their last 9 matches, which was a 2-0 success against Gibraltar in a warm up game 10 days ago. They begin their campaign against Germany on Friday, with Switzerland and Hungary being the two other teams in Group A. Clark has a fair share of injury absentees going into the tournament. Both the first choice right backs, Everton's Nathan Patterson and Brentford's Aaron Hickey, are ruled out, as is Queen's Park Rangers striker Lyndon Dykes. Lewis Ferguson, who captained Bologna to a historic Champions League place finish in Serie A last season, will also not be travelling to Germany after suffering a knee injury in April. Scotland usually line up with a 3-5-1-1 formation, but we are likely to see them sitting back in a 5-4-1 for large portions of games. Arguably, their two most technically gifted players are the two left backs, Kieran Tierney and captain Andrew Robertson. Under Clark, we have seen the former play as the left sided centre back, with the Liverpool man as the left wing back. The hole left at right wing back by the absences of Patterson and Hickey is likely to be filled by Celtic's Anthony Ralston. The midfield is full of running and industry, and Scotland will need them to cover every blade of grass on the pitch to contain the other teams. Man United's Scott McTominay, Aston Villa's John McGinn, Bournemouth's Ryan Christie, and Celtic's Callum McGregor will all hustle and harry the opposition for 90 minutes out of possession, and also have the ability to hurt teams while going the other way. In game states where a bit of quality is needed, Clark has the option to call on Brighton's Billy Gilmer. Southampton's Shea Adams is expected to lead the line, while Lawrence Shankland and Tommy Conway are coming off of fantastic individual seasons with Hearts and Bristol City, respectively. Here is the Scottish squad in full. Scotland only scored one goal at the Euros 3 years ago, and that is something that will need to change if they are to get through the group stages. Their biggest goal scoring threats come from midfield, from McGinn and McTominay. The Villa man has scored all 18 of his international goals since Clark took over, and is the only player in the squad to have hit double digits for his national side. McTominay, on the other hand, scored 7 of his 8 Scotland goals so far during qualifying. Only Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Romelu Lukaku netted more. Qualifying for the knockout rounds will definitely be the target for Scotland. The Tartan army will be happy to get their toughest match against Germany out of the way first, but both the Swiss and the Hungarians will view the games against them as must wins too. Clark's side are likely to going to spend a lot of time defending in this tournament and will need to make the most of the limited number of chances that they are afforded. With four of the best third place teams also qualifying for the round of 16, the Scots' number one bet could be to get a win and a draw whilst avoiding a heavy defeat against Germany.